Sit back and relax.
Uh-huh.
This is Talk and Listening with your boys X and Off.
All right, welcome to episode 21 of Talk and Listening. As always, it's Snuff with Talk and X.
There you go. 21.
And then today we have indie wrestlers Corvice and Phoebe.
There we go.
Phoebe's already laughing. I don't know what's going on.
Well, do you guys listen to? Okay, so I listen to the Bellas podcast. Do you guys listen to it? No. Okay. It's funny because they also have an intro where they pop bottles and it's the popping sound. So whenever you're like, Shh, I just like.
They copied us.
Damn it.
Damn.
Should find them.
I thought I was original when I came up with that, but I guess not.
Talking shop.
No, it's different.
Gallows and
it's
Angels.
the open tab.
That's probably where I got the idea from.
Maybe.
Listen to them.
It's all right. They're fucking hammered doing it too.
That's our goal.
Hell yeah.
So anyways, for anyone who doesn't know Corvice and Phoebe, you want to tell us about yourselves?
I mean, I ain't much. Let's see. I've been indie wrestler for about 14 years. Mostly in Texas. I mean, pretty much it. What about you?
When did I start? Papa Don asked me Saturday at APW or AWP, AAPW.
There's a lot of.
It's like AAW, all that acronyms. But he asked me, and I always hate being asked this. How long have you been wrestling?
Oh, I didn't actually ask.
How many matches have you had? You know, well, no, yeah. I'm just saying because you said that.
Yeah.
And I looked at him and I'm like, I have no idea. I remember dates. I started training December 2015. I had my first match May 2016. I moved to the DFW area to train at DFW All Pro like summer of 2017. Oh, I remember. It was 4/20. I remember that date specifically. It was April 20th, 2017.
There you go. It's a good date to remember.
I started training a week after Steve Irwin died. That's how I remember it.
Dang.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a long time.
Yeah.
I always forget how long you've been wrestling.
I can say how old you are.
No, like, because anyways, so my name's Phoebe. I think, like, 3 or 4 or 5 years wrestling. Got to travel and wrestle and, wrestle in Canada, London. Got to wrestle at the top women's promotion, Shimmer and Rise, and just try and make my rounds. But now I'm kind of like, I'm not hanging up my boots or anything, but I started training to be a professional boxer.
Okay.
Ooh.
So I'm going on month 5.
Nice.
Actually, I'm my first fight. I'm training for my first fight next fall. So it's actually like my first white collar boxing match. So it's like kind of like like the minors.
Is it still amateur? Or is it amateur?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I think you have to have so many amateur fights to come. Yeah.
Yeah, to even like step up and keep going. But I mean, I'm about to be 30 in February, so whenever I started my wrestling journey, I was like 25. But I didn't want to have any regrets, and I didn't want to wait till I was too old.
Oh yeah.
And then after the pandemic happened, my passion disappeared very quickly. And then usually you're like competing for spots with other wrestlers. But now, since the pandemic, it's just like the same wrestlers. So I'm like competing for spots against like the same 8 girls.
Yeah.
Just being rotated.
So then you don't wrestle at all anymore?
No, I'm wrestling.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like more picky and choosy just because I'm too busy training and I'm still in school and, I'm starting a new job. But I'm actually going back to training like this next week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I've just been boxing, yeah.
So in boxing, have you started sparring yet?
Not yet.
Okay, that's fun.
It takes a while. I was talking to my trainers and just kind of like ballparking it. It's about like a year to 16 months to even have like your first fight.
You haven't practiced on Corvice?
Yeah, and Joey.
Who didn't want to show up today?
I dabbled a little bit in boxing, so then I went to the sparring and started training all that, but a lot of cardio. It's so hard.
It's actually, well, I'm used to like the intense training and the workouts just because of the wrestle training, but oh man, it's like comparing apples to oranges.
Yeah.
Like it's all in the hips, it's all core, it's all shoulders. Like I'm in a completely different world, but I love it. But it reignited like my passion with wrestling. I think I only have like 4 bookings the rest of this year. Yeah.
Okay. You want to shout those bookings out?
Oh yeah.
Or
Saturday, October 16th, Surefire Wrestling is their first show. It's in early Texas. Determined. It's like 3.5 hours south. And then next Saturday, I'm wrestling on Reality Wrestling second Diamonds Are Forever show. And then I'm back at MPX up in Bedford November 6th. And then Atlas Wrestling Promotion December 16th or December 18th. Which one was that one?
I gotta ask him. I hope you didn't listen.
It wasn't like a set. It wasn't like a set date. But it's in December.
We get a real angry message like, "Hey,
promote it right." Let's talk about Corvice now.
Corvice, yeah. What about you, man? Are you boxing? Are you in some UFC on the side? Or?
No.
You got any side hobbies you like that? You play any sports or play ball or anything like that?
Nothing. I just wrestle. That's literally all I do. Like I had 2 bookings this past weekend. The next weekend, I'm in Corpus Christi for Gulf Coast's after-hours show, so I probably wouldn't even be wrestling until like 1 in the morning.
Oh, because their show starts like at 11.
11. So I'm
late.
gonna be tired, but whatever.
I haven't wrestled that late. I've only done that one time, and it was March of the Juggalos, like 2016. They came through Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
And I didn't get on until like 1:30 or 2 o'clock in the morning.
Damn.
And it was actually the first time I ever met Hyon, and
okay.
she was who I was wrestling. And they a lot of Texas girls came up in there, but I'm over here honestly like second guessing, why the fuck did I agree to this fucking booking? Because the itinerary and everything was like pretty like easygoing and things like that, but then once they start saying the rules, you guys gotta use the buddy system, don't go anywhere alone, don't get out of the ring.
Because it was so late.
No, because like there are like some people can just be violent. Like we were told like not to get out of the ring because the security guards aren't down there and they can't protect us.
So everything has to stay in the ring.
We had to stay in the ring. We had to stay in a specific area. And it was like August or some shit, hot as hell too. And I'm just like, no, there's like porta potties everywhere. I'm sweating, having to change, and like whenever you have to put your gear on, it's like, shit, like layers on layers on layers.
Well, Corvice, I'm noticing that Death Note tattoo on your arm.
Oh my God.
That's cool. That's some anime song.
That's not my thing. That's y'all's thing. You're
into... Yeah. But real quick, I still got 2 more bookings, though.
Oh, yeah.
Or no. I don't. My friend, the Pika dude.
Oh, Pika dude, yeah.
I'm taking him because he can't drive legally.
His only Pika dude.
He can't... He's blind. He can't drive. But me and him are heading up to Houston for Wrestle Rave.
Oh, okay.
And, I don't know what's going on, but there's like there's a Monster Hunter guy up there, and, so...
Something's gonna happen.
Maybe. Who knows? And then after that, I got nothing. And then November, as far as I know, NPX. Same day. From what I was told. But
why are you looking at me?
I don't know. You're the one that told me. So, but we'll see. We'll see what's up. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got so far. And yeah, I'm a huge fan of anime. Got that.
What's your favorite? Because I don't understand any of it, and I always talk shit to these two because I don't know what's going on.
I mean, so like, what do you like normally watch or into like that wise?
What have I been watching? Well, I've watched Death Note like a million times. I was trying to watch something recently. Me and Joey were watching Hunter x Hunter.
Jake the Snake had got me into Hunter x Hunter. Watched a little bit.
That's really it right now. Like, I don't really have that much time to sit there and
do all that.
Yeah, like I try to get into like One Piece and stuff, but there's just too much.
Yeah, yeah. They had just released some of the One Piece like in the English dub, and I was like, there's so many seasons though. It's like do I want to go to that fucking journey? Like so many
I don't got
fucking.
time for that.
Yeah, it's an investment. I'm telling you stuff.
I don't got
We're still on anime.
Yes.
No.
My bad, because I'm.
So I was like,
I mean, it's what we watch.
I
Because
was like Hunter. I was like, do I know anyone? Hunter?
Okay, because I'm still trying to get Nav to watch some of the movies that he haven't seen. I don't know if you watched the show.
There was a couple
He has
episodes
list.
ago, like we went through a whole thing of
Yeah,
which like famous movies have I not seen, and there's a shitload.
like Forrest Gump. Have y'all seen Forrest Gump?
I fucking hate that movie.
Oh,
I would like to see.
Yeah, I want to see it.
shit like
But they've seen it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? See.
like I've never seen Star Wars, Harry Potter.
Oh.
Get out.
But I
I'm
live
taking
here.
over your podcast. I'm taking over your podcast.
Was it the Star Wars or Harry Potter thing?
It was a
I'm
Harry
offended by
Potter.
Star Wars. She's offended by Harry Potter.
I'm taking over your podcast.
Go ahead.
Episode 21. Hello. This is
Oh.
Phoebe.
She's like, go ahead, it's your show. Let's go.
I like that one better.
Anyway.
Phoebe brought something for us.
Yes, I did. A little housewarming gift.
Man, I'm excited.
I made Squid Game cookies.
Uh-oh.
There's 3 pumpkins and a bat.
And if you haven't seen the Squid Games,
Which
basically...
I haven't, so
you have
someone
to-
explain to me what's going on.
So Phoebe has a gun,
Okay.
Yeah, here you go.
and then if you break it, she shoots you in the head.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if you break the shape
You have to get the shape out.
perfectly.
Oh.
You have to use the needle.
Mm.
If you break it,
Gonna shoot you in the head.
I think I'll just drop kick you.
That's fine. Chopper or something.
No.
Oh, a chop?
no.
Yeah,
Her-
I can do a chop.
No,
There you
Oh
go.
my God.
no.
No.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah. Okay,
yes,
got
yes,
it.
No, her
yes,
chop's
Got
really
it.
yes.
There you
Look
go.
at Jake. He's
Take one, pass it down.
That's
like that Jack Nicholson at his Helly's off.
That's cool.
Yeah. Side note, look at this. I'm still completely bruised up.
I was so
From me?
upset from-
No, I'm just.
Oh, did you see Knopf come chop?
She was right next to me.
I saw it.
So, I mean...
I was like, man, weak.
oh, thank you. I've been telling him all week. It was
does
weak.
Mark listen to this?
I hope so.
Mark's chops suck.
Oh, he was very proud of it.
He shouldn't be. But
I don't think. You know, I was-
RD3 hit me
I
harder.
wanted,
yeah, I was gonna ask you about
RD3 hit me harder.
Then,
I wanted Mercer to, like, I even raised my hand and I was like, man.
I'm glad he didn't because my chest was already messed up.
yeah,
Well,
thanks-
I
thanks to
do,
me.
like, overhanded.
Oh.
And some people, like, they'll, like, with chopping, like, they try to be as, like, safe or, like, as careful as
See, I
possible.
was
And I'm
being
like,
safe, bro.
what the fuck? No.
So what's a good
No,
chopping
just hit them.
technique?
Phoebe
Open
just
hand,
tries to keep
just,
close
just
hand.
nothing.
I
Just
feel
smack them.
All
I
right.
felt very bad after I chopped you. Your mom was like, "That's my son."
Oh, don't even talk to her about my mom.
Her face. She just cringed.
His fucking mom, like,
Axe up.
just roast him at the shows.
That's awesome. That's not like my mom.
It's a good thing. No?
That's sporting of his.
She just goes, "That's not my son."
Yeah.
Oh, but when I chopped you, it's that's my
Yeah,
son.
yeah, she was definitely worried about that. But and then I saw his dad, and his dad's just laughing at him the entire time.
As
Of
I'm
course,
getting
he's
stabbed in
his ass
the
beat,
head.
stabbed in the
Dude, we're all sitting right here in the
forehead.
same section.
I'm in a softball league with my dad on the same team. So my mom go watches his plays, and instead of saying like good luck before the games, she's like, "Don't embarrass me out here, right?" I have friends out here. I'm like, "All right, damn, mom, sorry." She'll get mad at my dad,
I would be that parent for sure.
but you know, so
Don't embarrass me.
yeah, don't embarrass me because she's actually pretty good herself. So I'm like, all
Strike
right.
out, you're not my
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah.
All right, so just pick a number 1 through 4.
3.
Ooh, 4. Damn, I'm fucked. I shouldn't have done that back one. I watched the games too.
1.
So I don't know what's going on.
And
It's you.
Are you doing it too?
No, that's you.
No, there's 4.
no, yeah. So the four of us do it.
Yeah.
2 then?
All right, Jake the Snake on the side.
Oh, hold on. Give him a needle.
Oh, he didn't
So
even grab
here's
one.
grab
3.
Who got 3? Oh, I
I
got
wanted
3.
to pull the trigger.
Here's a needle. Hand it to him.
Oh wait, here's another one. That one's kind of bent. These are pins.
I
These
hope
are
we
like
watched
sewing
it. Yeah,
pins.
here.
I
Not
did watch
needles,
this
though.
show.
Sorry, man. You got the bat.
Oh, I told you I should have gone 4.
Everyone else got the pumpkin.
So what do I do?
So you gotta use this, and you basically gotta.
Oh! I'm dead now, dog. Thanks.
I didn't do anything.
Oh.
Thanks, dog. Why did you catch it?
We'll just edit that out.
Jake was never.
Damn, my bad. Party foul. Fuck.
Wait, does that mean you get to chop Jake?
You killed him.
No. I get killed. No one's hitting me.
This is so hard.
Give me that pen.
This is gonna be fun.
You can like.
So what do I?
All right.
So you don't have to use the needle. You can try and break it, but you gotta get the shape out without. Oh hell yeah!
Whoa, Duff, take it easy. You can't chip it.
What do you mean?
Like you can't break the shape.
Don't break
Oh
the
yeah, I'm not gonna
shape.
break the shape.
No, if you damage the shape,
You die.
you're dead.
How long do we have? Like 2 minutes?
How long do they have in the show? A minute?
No, it's like
4
30.
minutes.
Baby!
Okay, here we go.
I fucked it.
He fucked
You already fucked up.
I fucked it.
Corvice is dead. In the show, it was like somebody's brain just got blew
X
out.
just goes over your picture right now.
And then some money drops into the piggy
Oh
bank.
my gosh,
Okay, we got change shot positions.
Here it is.
oh my gosh.
Come
No,
on,
take it
go on
easy,
this
man.
I don't know,
I'm
man. This
still-
wing's looking pretty.
I'm still injured.
Oh well.
side. Here we go. We gotta need camera.
Oh shit, he's getting shot right in front of us.
no.
Support women's wrestling. Okay.
Focus, Duff.
There you go. Let's go.
Don't let this distract you.
Bro, I definitely. Oh my god.
I'm getting this right.
Hold on, I definitely don't win.
I've never been so happy for that.
Holy shit, I definitely don't win any of that.
Did I get it? No.
That's a chop,
Oh.
Julian.
Did I mess up?
Yeah, I think he did.
Where?
It's still good, it's still good.
Where?
No, I think it's chop time.
What do you mean?
Oh, you fucked up.
Messed up somehow.
Oh, how's it supposed to look?
Let me see.
It looks like you're dead.
Wow, no, I think Julian's okay.
Looks like you're chopped.
You're
Y'all are just talking shit. I'm not falling for you.
She's the judge.
I think I got it.
You didn't poke the eyes out. No,
Yo, there's
Oh my god.
Oh, you're safe.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's over here with the bat like, a la verga, dude.
Bro, he got oh shit.
Oh.
Bro, that chop sounded like the gunshot in the show.
And the
Oh.
This is good content.
It is.
Oh, it's good. So, yeah, so go ahead.
that chop had a shockwave after.
did you get it?
You know what I mean?
Fuck up.
No, we're still on. Look. We're still good.
Dude, that's off.
Is it on?
Yeah, dude. You're missing the wing.
Judge? Oh, it's the wing! Bro! Hold on. Alright.
Oh my god.
Jake, send this to me.
You're gonna put them
Oh,
on
this
this
time?
side. Yeah. Because I need a.
I'm fucking scared.
You should be. Oh god, yeah, your heart like.
Move that necklace.
Oh god, the X. Talk it.
Don't bite your tongue.
Talk it. Oh! God. Good shit, Phoebe. Good shit.
Don't lie.
Feels like I got donkey kicked in the chest.
God, I think I wore this jersey today.
I'm glad I got it. Like I was very scared. After the Corvice.
Seen Squid Game.
So I was. Y'all could have lied to me. Like, oh, you fucked up. And
That was a fucking oval, man. I was like, oh, there's no way you got it. I'm all trying to play it off. Yeah, the wing's good. The wing's good, right? Oh, I'm fucking freaking out. Everyone's all backing up from me. Nah, man. So while you're in the restroom, she was telling me why she has open hand because the knuckles on the back end.
I was hoping Julian would have gotten.
I know
that.
you would.
I know.
But
You know
in
what?
my head, whenever you chose, because I in my mind I was like 3, 4, and then like 1, 2,
Yeah,
right? but the top was a pumpkin, and then the second one was a bat, and then he said 3. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to change it. I was like, no, it'll be alright.
I thought she was gonna
What was the one that had?
Yeah.
but I still fucked it up somehow.
So what was the one that had dropped?
That was another pumpkin.
It was all a pumpkin. Man, I blew the
I wanted to see.
God.
Yeah. God, man. Some people get all the luck.
Where was I?
Where are you?
I'm so
Julian is like, oh my god,
so
that
nervous.
TikTok with Britney Spears' Lucky Song. It's a story about a girl. It's so cute.
I love Britney Spears so much.
Telling you.
It's
Now's TikTok is always blowing up. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, don't watch
Man,
it.
you slow down. You need to make some more content. Back there.
I stopped being funny. Anyways,
That's why I'm on a podcast right
that's
now.
I switched from TikTok. I tried to be a rapper, that didn't work. I tried to be a TikToker, that didn't work. And now podcasting. So we'll see how this goes.
It'll work, yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
Don't lie to me.
You haven't played so far.
No, of course not. Only your consent, yeah.
I still want to
You
get
got
him
it.
shot.
I've been trying to be a wrestler for 14 years. It hasn't worked yet. But
You're a wrestler, bro.
Look, talk about yourself like that.
I have 2 Corvice shirts. And Mark,
Oh,
has,
yeah.
Mark has like 10.
Mark has all of them for some reason.
So
Oh, he wanted to
me and
ask
my
about
cousin were
design.
discussing the shirt, and
Yeah.
he's saying this kind of looks like a Digimon.
That's exactly what it is.
Oh, this
Devimon.
Wait,
Yeah.
isn't it that
Knew it.
same shirt that
Jake the Snake.
Matt Cardona bought like a shit ton of?
No, Dolph Ziggler bought a shit.
Oh,
ton.
Dolph Ziggler.
and Nolf had no idea what the fuck we were talking about. I
It
said,
looks
"Oh, so
bad.
you know what?
To
Yeah,
me,
you're right."
it's like, oh, that's badass. It looks dope.
Oh, I have another one coming out. Probably. I'm working on it. Starting probably tomorrow, kind of.
So do you draw these personally?
No. I, Of the Dead Designs. It's the one that does a lot of work for like 440 and
Oh, okay.
a lot of people.
That's good.
Because once they pointed it out to me on the patio, I was like, I don't know, dog. It's a Corvish shirt.
You just keep calling us nerds when you talk about Digimon and shit.
No offense. Let me see. On Instagram, Andro6657 wants to know,
God.
Corvus, why do you suck at wrestling? You probably saw that coming. But why do you suck at wrestling, according to him?
Because you touch yourself at night.
Oh. Because you touch yourself at night, Andro.
Suck it,
I'm
Andrew.
gonna come to Corvus' defense. Like, he's not a bad wrestler.
He's not.
He's very fluid. He knows what he's doing. Great footwork. He just need to do something with his fucking hair.
What's wrong with it?
It's always in the face. You can't
I'm
see
liking
his
that.
face.
I'm liking right here, bro.
And then you're thinking
Yeah,
of, like,
see,
the
X is jealous of
cameras
him.
and,
That's-
like,
the
This is-
mustache,
pictures,
too.
but-
it's like a freaking peacock. It pokes out. It's nice.
Yeah.
Anything, I'm
Corvus,
jealous
you
of your mustache.
need to give yourself more credit. What the fuck?
Kyle has been. Tell Corvus I still love him for letting me stab Jeff Gant with a fork. That wasn't a question, but...
I mean, you're welcome. I'll let anyone stab Jeff Gant with a fork.
Oh, that was at the mall, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was like his birthday or something.
There's I don't know. I have a bad history with forks and heavy metal.
Oh, New Jack, right?
New Jack.
Oh, New Jack got to...
Scariest moment of my life. New Jack.
Rest in peace.
God.
Rest in peace, New
Yeah.
Jack.
Scariest moment of my life. New Jack has me in a headlock and he's reaching in his pocket. And I legit don't know. I was like, this guy might have a knife, and this might be it.
The best moment in my life was I met New Jack after that show.
Yeah.
I got a picture with him, and he was smiling in it. I gotta find it. I'll show you.
Really?
Yes. It was after the show. He's like, you know,
Drunk.
had some drinks. So
New
did
Jack,
I.
yeah.
But then, like,
He was New Jack.
Yeah.
so I grew up on ECW.
Oh, okay.
Before like Monday Night Wars and all this other stuff. So I still am terrified of New Jack.
Makes
Just
sense.
so afraid. And then I had liquid courage. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go say hi. And so I went and said hi, and he was very nice. And I was like, I gotta be honest with you. I was really nervous to come and say hi to you because I grew up like being afraid of you. So it'd be really nice. Thank you so much for this experience. Blah blah blah. And he goes, "Do you want a picture?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "You want a shot?" And I'm like, "Fuck you."
I mean,
My
yeah.
experience
I took a
with New
shot
Jack
with
then I
him.
was way different. I was very terrified, and I finally drank enough beers and went up to him, and he was like $10. I was like, all right.
Mm-hmm.
And then he just looked like this, and I was like, all right, good picture. I'm still scared, and I'm forever scared. But the beers is what did it. It took me a lot of courage to ask him for that fucking.
That's how we get like 80% of our guests.
He did all this for y'all. He busted a keyboard over my head.
He did. He
I have a
did
permanent
lot.
scar still on there.
That was crazy. Once that music hit and he came out, I was like, oh, it's fucking going down.
Yeah.
And it was fucking amazing.
The crowd went crazy too.
And he also stabbed Jeff, which is going to be like a running gimmick in this
Goddamn
whole.
dirty dick.
Dang it. Poor dirty dick.
Andro6657, Phoebe, how long can you hula hoop?
So I timed myself once, 3 hours.
3 hours?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So back in like 2018 or some shit, I can't remember, but I found out the world record for the longest like waist hooping is like 83 hours. So I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna beat it.
Oh, backstory. When she would come out as a wrestler before, she'd come out to do tricks.
Oh, okay.
So they were probably confused as to why that question was asked.
Oh no, you're fine.
No, either way, fucking 3 hours. 3 hours.
But yeah, I would do that, and how I timed myself was like I would just like watch like increments of like TV shows, but as soon as I got to 3 hours, like it's hard, and I'm like, how the fuck did
3
this
hours is
bro
hard. What the
like
fuck?
go 83 hours like just straight, just nonstop? It's
Yeah.
like he had to have worn like a catheter or something or a diaper.
Okay.
Like what the fuck, man?
You
Like,
got whatever to do with getting the books.
Like what is he on?
Whatever it takes, yeah.
It hasn't been beat. There was a lady that I forgot what news station in the country it was, but she was hula hooping like live to raise money for like foster kids and and like teens that have like mental health issues and substance abuse issues or whatever. But she like live streamed it, but she was on the news. I forgot how long she hula hooped for, but yeah, 3 hours.
So then what shstopped you after 3 hours? Just
It hurt.
yeah, just core.
I was having bruises on like my
shit.
core and like my sides and like my
God.
back, like just all like my whole abdomen. I was like, how are you like?
So then what's the
hula
trick? You just get into a nice little groove and you just keep going. That's it.
It's all in the hips and it's mostly like just the abs. You ever heard of like vacuuming? Like so it's just like crazy ass like fitness health thing that people are trying to do to like get like
Tighter
your
core.
belly, yeah. And they just like vacuum, so they'll just like suck in their stomach, hold it, and just go like.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you'll just like move your hips and all
Try that.
abs.
Have a contest. No.
I know, right?
And then honestly, just like focusing on a point or something and just keep going. But it's hard too because like while you're hula hooping, like your arms are up here, so your shoulders could get heavy. And you're tired and you're
Especially
standing.
after 3
and-
hours.
yeah. But yeah,
Yes,
3 hours.
83 hours.
You got rid of
God.
the whole hula hoop gimmick, though, right?
I did.
Yeah.
It
Why?
was time for a change, especially like with the whole pandemic that had happened, and there are other wrestlers that have wrestled like, oh my gosh, I don't know who's a good example. Let me look on your wall.
Oh.
I'm gonna use Roxy as an example.
Okay.
Roxy has wrestled like maybe 30, 35 times this year, like a lot, a lot. I have wrestled up until this point maybe 9 times, and it's my gimmick. It's not forgettable, but people just call me like the hula hoop. But it's hard to like get taken seriously
Because-
as that.
Okay.
So, and
So-
I feel like I'm a good wrestler. Like
Yeah.
I feel like I'm pretty skilled and like and comfortable and confident in what I can do, but other people don't see it that way. So like I kind of would get like matches to just be discarded, and then whenever I would wrestle people, they would automatically assume that I'm just gonna like dance and do all this other stuff and
Yeah.
just like be goofy. It's like, oh, it'll be easy. I was like, no. Like, I'm gonna hit you. Like, are you okay with chops?
Yeah.
Like, are you okay with kicks and all this other stuff? And I've been very blessed to train and attend seminars and be under the learning tree of Serena Knight, Jimmy Jacobs, Gail Kim, Jazz, Mercedes Martinez, like all of these people that can give me insight of it.
Yeah.
And like there's a time for ha-has and there's a time to be serious. And so now I started thinking about it and I was like, you know what, I'm tired of hula hoop. I want to be taken seriously. I want to be a wrestler. So
Wrestling.
and so I got rid of it.
Because I remember, like, I think I saw the promo videos, like, you lit it on fire, or you did something, or you broke it, or
I
something.
broke it,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I also have like a fire hula hoop.
That's what, okay,
So
maybe
I'm
yeah.
trying to get the fire hula hoop into play, but it's hard because like not a whole lot of people want fire around their ring.
Yeah.
Just from like fire hazards
Yeah.
and things like that. I do remember specifically, it's a World Class Revolution. Okay, so the promoter allowed a guy, he was like a fire breather or some shit like that, to like do his thing in the ring, like during intermission, lit the canvas on fire.
Oh, fuck.
Nice.
It's like in fucking Oklahoma or Kansas or something like that.
Nice one, Jerry.
So I've just been pretty afraid about doing that.
Who was that? No.
World Class Revolution.
World Class. Let me see.
It's a great company though.
Yeah.
Just a poor judgment on just that one thing.
Yeah.
Took a gamble.
Yeah.
Lost.
I think it was
Lost.
like outside or a high school gym. I don't know.
Oof, boy,
I
so
don't
you
know
know
the
what?
full details, but those are the bullet points.
There you go.
And the reason why I bring it
You know,
up and how
school.
I'm hesitant about it is because other promoters have heard about it.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, I don't want any fire
Yeah.
near my ring because of this. Because I heard this or someone told me that. And I was like, you could have just said no. I get it.
I get it.
So you're ever going to be able to use the fire?
We'll see, but I'm going to be using it in like photo shoots and stuff or like
Go.
promo videos and things.
Let me see. I got some random questions now, off topic, no wrestling.
Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right, let's see.
Wrestling.
Favorite alcoholic beverages?
Fireball.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ugh,
God.
I just got PTSD.
I know, for real. I just got a headache.
I drank a lot of Fireball after Friday night.
I drink.
Oh, that makes sense.
I drink some too, and then we were playing Do or Drink, this drinking game, and
Don't play it. It's dangerous.
Now I'm very curious.
I'm over here like sipping it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, and I felt fine, I felt great, and then I went with Joey and Corvice to Austin to wrestle at AAPW. I woke up at like 1:30, and I know they wanted to leave
This was
by
Sunday?
at least 3:30. This was Saturday,
Okay.
and I'm like so hungover, and I feel like shit. And I'm like, this sucks. It was like, but I want to go. I'm gonna go. No, I threw up like 4 times that day.
There you go.
And then I'm just sitting there and I'm like, I don't feel good. And then it was like, and then on our ride back home, we stopped to get something to eat, and it was like 11. And I was like, I feel better now. And then they're just like, now?
Barely?
And I'm like,
And
oh,
me and
man.
Joey are like, ugh.
Oh, man.
What is your favorite one?
My favorite alcoholic drink. Well, I like Miller Lite. I like Coors, beer-wise.
There you go.
I do
Smashing
like Coors. But I also like cocktails, and one of my favorite like liquors to mix with is gin, like
77,
martinis or gin and juice, or just
Snoop Doggy.
something fun
Snoop Dogg.
and fresh.
You know what I don't like is what's it called, that lemonade that
Mine,
It was,
Mike's Hard.
No,
No.
it was Deep Eddies.
Deep Eddy. Okay, so just that game that she just mentioned.
The
Me
drink?
and me and Joey Romero played it, just us, and we finished an entire giant bottle of it.
Yeah.
And I wasn't right for like a week.
A week?
Like, yeah, I
was-
was not doing good.
I wasn't there. I don't know what I was doing. But I wasn't there, but I heard about it.
I was not doing good.
Like, okay, I want to know about the game now. So it's like
It's basically a bunch of cards, and
Okay.
you draw, and it says either do this or take a drink. And a lot of the times I don't want to do this.
Ah.
So then I
Well, how
gotta
drastic are the dues?
Some of them are pretty.
Some of that's pretty like
So you have to
intense.
just like no,
Some
I'm
of them,
drinking.
if I did it in public, I would go to jail.
All right, nice.
So the game's purpose is to get you fucked.
I think we
Yeah.
should play this on.
Oh my god.
But I don't have like I don't know I don't have like any shame or like I have a limit, but
Yeah.
like I'll be down to do some stuff.
So enough. I don't think. I think it's shame
There
loss.
is
all
one
the time.
time. There is one time. On 2 occasions. One, I had to impersonate Pitbull.
The rapper?
Yeah.
I want to hear it.
305.
No, I'm not doing that.
Oh!
We're not playing a game. Maybe off camera. We'll do it off camera. There's just some things that
Dale.
could just be a memory, like good time.
Oh, I was
Nothing
really hoping for
recorded.
it.
And then there was another time that I ran out in the middle of our street and yelled, "I love anal."
Okay.
Did you get any attention?
Yeah, there was a couple of people outside.
They were like, yeah.
they just looked at me and then just,
Hey, one of them.
like,
I fucking
No.
knew it.
Where we used to live, we could just tell so many stories from
we,
that.
That's
we were
funny.
on East. We used to live on East Side, by
On the
like
East
St.
Side.
St.
Oh,
Philip's
man.
College.
Always
Man.
active.
So ghetto.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't walk down the road without being mistaken as a hooker, or like trying to get picked up, or like, well, those are only two things, but but yeah.
Every weekend it'd be like, all right, so we're gonna get some drinks. We're gonna sit in the backyard and we're gonna watch the neighbors fight,
And they did
sounds
that
fun.
fight. They did.
and they would
Just
fight.
gonna watch hookers walk by. And
That too.
guess the price.
It was
That's a
great.
good
though.
one.
We were like just drinking and chilling. It's like we got a show right here.
Neighbors are fighting.
And then
Music's playing.
Corvus is behind me and Joey, and me and Joey are like on this trailer, like trying to like see what's going on. And then we just hear Corvus behind us, "Fucking hit her!"
Hell yeah. Welcome to San Antonio.
East Side.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
What's the next question?
One random fact about yourselves.
damn. Random fact about myself.
I'm from Oklahoma. Boomer Sumer tell
Oh
guy.
my god.
I was waiting for the Oklahoma
Fuck
shout
outta
out to
here.
come
They
out. I was
just beat
waiting for
us.
it.
God damn
See
it.
this? You see this? That's what happened Saturday.
Fuck. I can't. See what happened was
I didn't want to tell you she was from
the
Oklahoma.
Red River
Right.
shootout. The Red River shootout just happened. That's Texas and Oklahoma every year, and they won barely. They were losing and goddamn
Until like the fourth inning or fourth
goddamn
quarter,
defense.
and it was like 10 minutes left, and I'm like hungover, and I'm like, put the game on, and I see that tremendous catch, like so
Yeah, no,
close.
like here's out of bounds. This guy's foot was like this, bro, and then he caught the touchdown for the win.
I was seeing
The
on
tie.
Twitter, they're like those
watch
shoelaces though.
Yeah, no,
those
shoelaces hit out.
were
You
out
saw
of
them. You
bounds.
saw.
Y'all keep beefing. We're enjoying
I wore my OU
what?
Sooner shirt all day Saturday, and I'm like,
I should've worn my-
represent.
I should have worn my Vince Young when we won
Actually, I
that.
wasn't like that Saturday. I had like my sunglasses on, hunched over.
That's
not feeling
right,
it.
We weren't moving much. I'm terrified of clowns. That's basically it.
Oh my god, yeah, he is. We went to that Rolling Oaks haunted house.
Oh, how's that?
It was
It's
fun.
worth it?
Oh my god, it was so much fun. But there was like a clown part, and so it's Joey in front of me, I'm in the middle, and then Corvus is behind me, and then the clown came up behind Corvus, and he's just
And dude,
like,
I can go through a haunted house and not
Yeah.
flinch at all. Like,
Unless-
like I'm laughing my ass off and they're dying. But as soon as a clown pops up, I completely change. I'm like,
he was like, move. But it was fun, yeah. It was
And
Are you one of those that like starts like, oh, get the fuck off me and starts?
No,
swinging?
that
all right, you know
was
what?
me.
I'm gonna tell the story.
I had my hands up the whole time.
I'm gonna tell this story now, and I'm ashamed that more people are gonna know about this. I threw Kiki vibes at a clown.
Oh my god, yeah, I remember that.
We went to Six Flags, just a couple of guys hanging out. We go through the haunted house that was the circus. It was me, Kiki, and whatever, even though we're fighting, Richie Garcia.
Ah, that guy.
Yeah. Even I stabbed him. It's fine.
Oh,
No.
That's a different story.
Yeah, this was back in the
Yeah.
this was back in the day though.
That's a different
We were
story.
cool. We were cool back then. Now I'm stabbing them, but it's cool. So we went to Six Flags and we went through a haunted house with clowns. And
We have a lot of stories. We can talk
yeah.
after.
And
East side?
Kiki was in front of me. And so, Kiki was on the side of me. So a clown pops up, and without even thinking, I grabbed that little girl. I felt so bad. And I fucking yeeted her at the clown. I was just like, no!
Kiki's a young wrestler from Hybrid. And,
Yeah.
yeah, so
you gotta do what you gotta
I
do.
threw.
Oh
I was a
Fight or flight instinct. I don't blame you.
I
Another
feel so
story.
bad.
Okay,
She's so
so
sweet.
I'm gonna tell the story that the haunted house that we went to on the Riverwalk.
Oh man.
We get there, and it was just kind of like a spur of the moment type of thing. No, let's go. So we go, but I was nervous. I don't like scary stuff or anything, but they give you like a gun. And I was like, hell yeah, now I'm comfortable. So I got a gun, and it was just to like shoot the people, right? And then we get
Texas.
into
Welcome to Texas, baby.
They were lasers.
You want your free gun? Come on
She
in.
just had a laser part. She said they gave us a gun.
Yeah. Well, it was like for like it was like an extra $15 or whatever, and I'm like,
Unless you wanted to
For
do that.
fucking real bullets, it's extra $15. Here's a shotty.
there was one room and it was just all clowns, and I'm over here like, fuck, Corvus hates clowns, so I'm like trying to be the homie and like kill them, and then Corvus is like, hold my hand,
Oh my
hand, and I'm like, what? And I was like, hold my fucking hand. I'm like, fuck.
She had to
so
drag
I,
me
like, I had
there.
to cut.
She had
so
to-
I like got his hand, held it, and I just like pulled him, and we just like got out of there.
After that, I was completely fine, but
After that,
He's like, get off me.
I'm a man.
They're gone. Goddamn gone. Eat my gun.
the haunted house at Rolling Hills, it was so much fun. However, we did go into like a dead end, but they were following me. I somehow like we kept like changing. Like he would be in the
Yeah, I
front
don't know
one
how that
time,
happened.
No, I mean,
Joey
just-
would be in the front one time, then
Yeah.
I was in the front. This time I was in the front, and then this big old like dude is like telling me like go right there. And but there's like curtains or whatever, so I have my hands up like this, and I'm like,
I was like, she can
The boxes
no,
coming
I
in.
didn't. I'm just like,
training?
no, it's
All
just
that training.
Yeah.
fight or flight. I'm fighting.
You
My, no,
fighting.
my favorite thing is we're walking down a hallway. You see this big chungus looking motherfucker around the corner, and Phoebe just turns around, just other way.
He was huge. It was like the strobe lights or
Hey.
whatever, and he was at this long hallway, and he was at the end of it.
Fuck that.
And me and Joey just like peeked around the corner. We
Nope.
saw him. We're like, no, and we turned around. We sprinted the other way, but we ran into like another like scary person. So we just had to get through it. And I was behind Joey at one point, and he got scared. He jumped back, and I'm like this. And he jumps back into me, and I punch myself. In my So now it kind of ruined the mood for me because I didn't take it seriously
She got hit.
anymore. I was laughing.
Yeah.
Like I'm like in tears laughing. Like I can't
not even-
breathe. Like I still need to go. And the actors are behind us, and they're like, "Move your ass now!
Oh my
Move
god.
your ass!" And I'm like, I'm laughing. I can't breathe. And Joey's like, "Okay, we're going. We're going."
What's the last movie y'all saw in theaters? 'Cause I know COVID hit, so have y'all gone recently before COVID?
19, or it was that military movie. I forget what it was, 18 something or. what was it?
1870s.
Oh, shit.
I can't remember.
Jake knows all the movies.
1942.
I think
that
it
it?
was.
Oh, look
Was it
at you.
1922?
Was Civil War? What was it?
It was the World War
Oh,
II,
what?
the British one.
No.
It's like they keep running.
It was back in like 2018.
Man,
Um,
man, got me thinking.
I think it was.
Corvus?
I'm trying to think.
He's like,
Because I know no one goes to theaters no more.
No, it's
I
been a
do.
long time.
We do.
I legitimately think that the last one I saw in theaters was Endgame Part 1.
Oh, nice.
It's been a while.
there you go, brother. Talking about in-game. There you go, Marvel.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Did you watch all the WandaVision and all the
Oh, yeah.
Loki and everything?
Yeah, every single one.
Thank you. You gotta get on board, brother. I'm telling
Did
you.
you watch What If?
I love What If.
Yeah, me too. I love
See, thank you.
I see, I told you I was going to get along with Corvus.
If you could just get the fuck out the way real quick, and just let us talk for a minute. God damn.
While Phoebe still searches.
I know, right?
yeah, no, wait, because they won an Oscar.
I know what movie she's talking about. I can't think of
Yeah,
the,
I can remember,
like,
like,
the name.
It's a year, right?
I can see the
It's-
preview
yeah,
running in my head. I just can't remember the.
Let's just throw a random year out there.
I want to say it was 1942 or some shit
We'll
like
go
that.
with that.
But,
Yeah.
Go with that.
but it was good. Like
Yeah.
I cried real tears. I was moved.
There you go.
Who's
What's-
yours? Oh,
no,
go ahead,
no,
go. No.
I said. I mean, what's the last thing y'all seen that made y'all a little emotional, a little tear,
Ooh, okay, that's a good one.
little?
My bank account.
Me and you both, brother. Me and you both.
Look, I don't want to say anything, but I'm on that boat.
God damn it.
I guess a breakup that happened. Like
The breakup?
Yeah, my last relationship was like, what year is this? 2000?
No, I meant movie. I meant
Last movie.
Movie?
I mean, if you
Yeah.
want to get personal.
I know, my bad.
No.
Yeah, well, that was going to turn into a happy one.
Oh, okay. We'll go with that.
Oh, well, I was upset because it was over Thanksgiving, and then the next day I get an email saying, hey, we need a girl to fill in for the rest of this tour in Canada. Are you available? And I'm like,
shit.
fuck yeah.
There you go.
So how was Canada?
Cold. Hated it.
People nice, right?
Didn't really meet people.
Oh, okay.
TV shows say they're very
Because
nice.
I was just like, it was just us, like the whole group. So it's very like indie. So there's different levels of like indie wrestlers. Like, yeah, you have like the weekend warriors, and you know, they're doing the drives every weekend or just like throughout the state. But sometimes you would have promotions that would run. This particular promotion, it was Canadian Wrestling Elite. And so they put on like maybe 30 to 36 shows like each single day. And they just like tour all throughout like Canada. There's not a whole lot of wrestling promotions in Canada.
Yeah.
So they would do that. I drove from Frisco, Texas, and met up with Bob Evans somewhere in Massachusetts. Got in his car. We drove 16 more hours up to somewhere in Canada. I already forgot. Got to the venue. I took a quick nap, wrestled, loaded everything up, and then we drove like an hour to 3 hours to the hotel. Sleep for maybe 3 to 4 hours. Get up, check out, drive another 1 hour to 3 hours to the next place.
That sounds fucking brutal.
Set everything up.
Good God.
And that was, oh my God. It was brutal. And he was so nice. I loved riding with him. But every morning he'd be like, hey, you want to come get breakfast? It's like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning. And I only had like 2 hours of sleep. And I'm like, no. I was like, I'd rather choose sleep over food. Like,
Yeah,
any
easy.
day, but yeah, that's...
I don't know.
It was a
morning
great
I'm taking
person.
sleep. No.
I don't know. I'm a morning person. I gotta eat.
And on our days off, X will call me like at 8 in the morning, like, what are you doing? And I ignore
But
the
I've been
call.
up for like an hour or two already.
I'll
So I'm
call
like
back,
waiting
at
to call
noon.
now.
I'm like hungover, just
Yeah.
It was a great experience. Like, the people that were on that tour with me was, besides Bob Evans, Jimmy Jacobs, Brian Johnson from ROH, what's that other guy's character with the dreads on ROH? I forgot his name. He has dreads. He has like a little faction on ROH. I haven't watched ROH
Oh, I
in
know
a
who
long time.
It's not Silas.
He's wrestles right now.
I know who you're
Yeah,
talking about.
he
I know who you're
did.
talking about. I can't think of his name.
Yeah, he wrestles on
No, it's not
ROH
Khan.
right now.
He's got that group that with Taylor Hendry. I don't know. He's doing some weird thing right
Well,
now.
he was there, and then like the headliner of the tour was the Juice.
Ooh. Have
Yeah, it was cool.
a story about Hoovy too.
It was great. Yeah.
The juice.
And the one thing that I really loved about doing that tour was nothing was streamed, nothing was put on YouTube. It's like all straight up like
Live.
if you want to record on your phone, sure,
Yeah.
but they're not recording it, they're not doing anything, and then they pack
Oh.
everything up, and then like
wow.
it was very carny, very very carny.
Alright, let's see. Favorite Kardashian. This is for all random questions.
Oh, okay. I mean,
I like corny.
yeah.
Thank you. I love Courtney too. That was,
Courtney.
I'm gonna say Chloe.
oh my god.
Actually, you know what? After I saw Kim on SNL, I think
Oh.
I
I
haven't
her.
watched it yet.
I haven't
Yo,
either, but it
she
looks
did
good.
a fucking good
I heard
job.
that,
She
yeah.
was so funny.
The
Like
reviews look.
she makes fun of like all her family and all her sisters.
As
Like
she should, because
Yeah.
they make fun of her.
yeah, but she like makes millions, so she makes fun about that too. It's so good. Like it was a bunch of good skits, you know. And so I liked it a lot. So I respect her a lot more. And
I mean,
she can take a
Whenever I'm
joke.
bored and I don't have anything to do, I'll just go back and like rewatch the
SNL.
early Keeping Up
SNL.
with the Kardashians.
Oh, Kardashian.
Oh, good. Actually.
See, Courtney's always the best one.
I love
That's-
reality TV and like trash TV like
So
that. It's
so
amazing.
you
Bad
like
Girls Club?
MGK?
Bad Girls Club.
Oh my god. What?
Oh, what's the name of Travis Barker's dating Courtney, right? And
Yes.
what's his face is made? What's your boy MGK's face?
MGK's fire, bro.
Dating Megan Fox. No,
Do you,
Megan.
oh, no. Why is Corvus laughing? Oh, Phoebe made a face.
It's because
What do y'all think of MGK?
Yeah.
I was too busy of saying it's fire.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
fire.
with the fire thing.
That's why I backed up.
Okay, well then, it's
I love you,
fire.
Lowrider.
Lowrider would just
fire.
would just say it's fire, bro, baby, it's fire, it's fire.
Well, I didn't get it from him.
No, you're not backstage, bro. But
Exactly,
yeah,
so I'm
he would
So it's
say
fire.
that.
Just say it's fire.
just-
I love him. I love him so
I'm
much.
just like, okay, yeah, it's fire.
Before we wrap up, tall can venting. Do you have anything y'all just want to get off y'all's chest?
All right, Dunbar, you son of a bitch. Here we go.
Oh shit.
No, I'm just kidding.
Let's go.
He did say
I know. Fuck you, Dunbar.
Bring it.
I was waiting for that.
Venting. I think the one thing that I'm just really pissed off about is how Texas residents are incapable of like driving.
Oh
Like,
my god.
No. It's
there's
San
no turn
Antonio.
signals. They don't yield. They don't know how to merge. And then they want to cut you off, and then like start driving slow. I'm like, what was that point? And then and then you're like driving the zoom lane, but then you're like having someone drive under like 10 miles under the speed limit. I'm like, why are we here?
Yeah.
Like, there's like a right lane for that. I hate driving to Houston. It's terrible.
Hey, driving to Abilene. Fucking kill me.
It's nothing's worse than DFW though. So like San Antonio
Well, all
is
the
like
cities,
pretty
let's
good. I hate Austin for like 3 miles. When you're just driving on 35 and you're just like trying to get through it. Oh my gosh! There was one time I was standing still traffic for like 45 minutes, and trying to get through
Sounds
Austin.
about right. Yeah.
Should we tell the story about Decatur?
Oh my god! What promotion was that?
It was Bad Boys of Wrestling.
It was some motorcycle. It was at a
Never heard of that
motorcycle rally.
It was a motorcycle rally. Y'all have you seen Wrestling with Shadows or something like that? No, Beyond the Mat.
Yeah.
There's a promoter on there, and I forget his fucking name now, but he was the one running that show.
Okay.
And we were with Rodney and Jazz. Love Rodney and Jazz. So we're like, of course we're gonna do the show. So we tried.
It was us. I think
It was-
Adam was on there. Prince Adam.
Okay.
Bert.
I remember it was in the car. It was me, Phoebe,
ASF.
Pistolero, Jesus De La Rosa,
Yeah.
and Cuervo.
Kiefer and Dunbar was doing commentary.
God, there's so much. So we get
Kieran was
there.
there.
we get there and we realize like, hey, this is a Trump rally.
We
This
get
ain't
there,
no.
Oh
it's
my
just
God.
like, it's Confederate flags everywhere, Trump flags everywhere, like. And
And y'all weren't aware of this before.
We
y'all.
were entirely too brown to be there. Like, we had Dill Dempsey and Vert Vixen on either side of us to like shield us,
Yeah.
and it was wild. Like
No mask.
Prince Adam disappeared.
I'm
for a
wearing my
second.
mask. I'm like,
Dylan would say.
Prince Adam disappeared, and I panicked because I was like, "Yo, we cannot lose him." Like,
it was nuts. And then like they had like a church service or whatever, and as we were setting up the ring, they are like mimicking Hispanic accents and was saying, just repent, just ask for forgiveness, it's okay, and then like start mimicking Hispanic accents, and then I'm
Yeah.
like, we can't be here.
Prince
Like,
Adam and ASF wrestled, and I was like, "Man, they're gonna boo them both just because they're brown." And damn it, if I
Yeah.
wasn't right, like that's the promoter.
On paper, that's a good match.
Yeah. But I mean, they saw them, and I was just like, "Man, this isn't gonna go well."
Well, we were told by the promoter, don't try and get like cheap heat. Like, don't like make fun of someone's appearance or call someone fat.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but they're over here being racist.
Yeah.
Like,
But they're all ugly and fat.
We're fucking past all that shit.
me and
Fat
Dill,
shaming.
me and Dill
Fucking
Dempsey.
Mexican over here.
Me and Dill Dempsey worked as a team that night, and as soon as we came out, someone looks me right in the eye and says, "God doesn't love you," and I was like, "All right, this is what this is."
Oh.
I was like, "This is what's happening right now."
Fuck no. Fuck no.
And there was, before the matches even started, It wasn't the promoter. I don't know who. I think it was the organizer of the whole thing. Gets in the ring and he goes, "All right, guys, Trump 2020," and we're just like,
What?
Oh yeah, and they had like a Trump club, and so the president was like, "If you want to
Bikers for
join
Trump or something.
Trump club, just wait after this and blah blah blah, and we'll get you signed
It's
up."
like Bullet Club, but a lot more racist.
Oh my gosh! So I have never seen a ring being taken down and loaded up so quickly ever in my whole wrestling career. As that day, we were all like, "Let's get the fuck out of here!"
And the crackhead that dropped to his... All right, I love this podcast. So we were there, right, and they're setting up the ring, and there's this guy just like he's a crackhead. I mean, he was on something, and he gets in the ring when the boards are still there, right, and he's like walking around. He drops to his knees. I swear to you, I've never seen so many professional wrestlers grab their fucking knees at the same time because they saw him do that. Because his knees are still good.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you. Yeah.
He was.
He drops to his knees, and everyone's like, "Oh!"
He was pesting out the ring
Without it being done.
Yeah, like
just the
shorts
boards.
on,
Yeah.
no nothing,
Oh,
and just
shit.
like no knee pads.
And he was on a shitload of
jumping
drugs.
up and landing on his
He said
knees.
crack. He's on crack.
His teeth
I'm
were
like-
gone, but his knees were good.
Trump 2020.
Oh my god.
I
Oh my
remember,
God.
That was the president of the Trump Club too that night.
Shit, maybe.
I just remember like I was just out there and I'm like, man, I'm not even Mexican. They just already assume that I'm probably Mexican. And then we were getting like I was getting like not glares, but I was getting side eye because I was the only one like wearing a mask.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're not getting me caught up.
What they told us when we walked into like the church area, like our whole group had masks, and it was me and I want to say it was ASF. I don't know who. Oh no, it's Pistoletto. And so we're over there, and this guy comes up to us, and he goes, "Hey guys, you don't want to, you don't need to wear masks in here. You're protected by the blood of Christ." And I was like, I mean, that's cool, brher, but
And so
I
we
still
just
want to wear
put
my
it on a
mask.
little bit.
I'm still gotta wear my mask.
Second one on.
Needless to say, okay, so there it was outside. So there weren't like locker
I'm dying. I'm
rooms.
sorry.
So everyone's changing in their cars and behind bushes and shit
Jesus,
like that.
yeah.
Yes.
Hold
One
these
of the
towels.
like co-owners of the promotion like let all of us girls. It was only 4 of us go in his like big old camper. And so I'm like, I was in there. I didn't come out at all until I had to like wrestle.
Oh my god, that was a hell of a fucking story.
Yeah.
For any Trump supporters who watch this,
Fight me.
Fuck you.
I was-
Nah,
we lost like 2 viewers. All right, before we go,
Fuck them.
social medias, anything coming up? We went through the bookings earlier, but y'all can promote them again. Socials.
So next week, go.
It's the
Might-
23rd.
This week and this weekend it's Gulf Coast Wrestling Alliance After Hours in Corpus, and the following week I'm driving with Pika Dude up to Houston for Wrestle Rave, and November it's looking like MPX November 6th, and then that's all I got so far.
Yeah, social medias. You want,
It's my name Corvice, Corvice, and a little underscore after, and that's basically it on every social media. I don't change.
I don't have a Facebook. Phoebe _1love. Instagram, Twitter. Follow me. Well, also like I'm not as active as I should be, just because I'm training for my first white collar amateur boxing match.
She's
It'll
trying
be
to
really
kick
fun.
some fucking ass. Give her
There
some
we
time,
go.
right?
Just follow me, and here soon I'll like post some updates and like explain why I've just been like absent and missing. But yeah, this Saturday, October 16th, Surefire Wrestling in Early, Texas. And then October 23rd at Reality of Wrestling, their second all-women show, Diamonds Are Forever. And then November 6th, NPX. And then December, whenever Atlas Wrestling Promotion.
Oh, that's right.
confirms, I'm
Yeah,
not sure.
sorry. There's in December Atlas Wrestling Promotion. I love you.
But then
Please
next
don't-
year, well, it's cool because like I'm already getting booked for next year.
oh
Nice.
shit!
So fingers crossed that I get signed.
Here you go.
Sign me.
Sign Phoebe and Corvus. Right?
Yeah. Because I'm broke.
I tell you what, that fucking chop kind of hurts. I don't know what her punch is gonna feel like. That would
My chest is
suck.
still pounding.
Imagine whenever we're like, I'm wrestling.
Yeah, this was like...
She said I was lucky I had this thick ass jersey. I was like, thank God this is authentic.
And
Right?
she didn't even have
That
room to
fake
like
shit.
get...
I need a room. Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
she couldn't even turn her hips or fucking.
So off camera, we're gonna
Yeah.
go into the living room and you're gonna get another chop.
No, it's Knob's
you-
turn. Knob's turn.
You ready to
Which-
get out?
yeah, we're good.
All right, appreciate
Thank
y'all.
you so
Thank
much.
you. Yeah,
for
thank
coming
you.
so much.
Corvus and Phoebe, this was Tall Can Listen.
I got water.
Hey,
Oh, got it this time.
Hey, thanks for tuning in to Talk Can't Listen In with your boys X and Off. We
Uh-huh.
like to smash some coolers and bang some.
Oh, hey,
I can't say
you
this
got
over.
you on the banging horse, dog.
I'm saying. We're gonna smash coolers and we're gonna bang some.
Cut.